2 weeks ago, with absolutely zero coding experience, I tried to build a real functioning app with AI. Not just a mock-up or prototype, something which would actually be live and have a working use case. I had this idea for an app called House Help in One. The basic goal was simple. A household or Airbnb employer should be able to manage house help staff, assign recurring tasks, and let workers update status easily, even if they're not comfortable reading English. This initial version I tried to build to be practical in India based on the use case. I used AI to generate the entire build, and within minutes, I had something that looked like a real app. Even to start, I get AI to write the prompts, and I feel ChatGPT does a really good job at it. I gave the brief description of my idea, asked it to write the prompt, which gave to Claude as it's faster at building apps or doing code-related tasks. And very quickly, it produced a working-looking prototype with relevant files. And for someone with zero coding experience, that felt insane. It had admin and worker views, task management, seated users, Hindi labels, emojis, PIN login, and even basic offline support. And for a moment, I actually thought this was easy. When I started using it, I realized this wasn't a real product. Can real employers use it? How do workers really join? Can tasks actually be edited? Where is the real database? Is this just a demo pretending to be an app? That's when I decided to go deeper into this. So I started debating with Claude, and I didn't hide anything. I told it I'm a beginner, and this is my goal. Help me achieve this. We did a lot of brainstorming, and at that point it made me, step by step, install the actual working forces behind a live app, which are all new to me: Terminal, Supabase, Vercel, and VS Code. Through Terminal, we would run the files, code, and deployment of the app. Through Supabase, app logics, data protection, and API keys. Claude guided me through everything, and I just followed the steps for execution. At this point, we had a running localhost app, but then everything started breaking. And this part no one shows you, the errors in their AI-generated apps. I got warnings on Terminal, localhost blanking upon signing up, and an endless email confirmation loops. Then there were issues with worker tasks loading and logins when I was testing the app. I would share the errors with Claude, and it would tell me exactly what to do: share results, change code, conduct SQL queries in Supabase, run again, and so on. I'm not technical, so every one of those things felt huge at the time. And fun, too. With more issues during testing, Claude made me install VS Code to store the actual code files. And after following the recommended changes, we took the app live through Vercel. Again, this is all from chatting with Claude as a beginner. After deploying the app, there were some issues happening with worker invite and logins, and we had to replace certain code files in VS Code. Every error felt like I had broken something permanently. The debugging and deployment parts are actually what is real and takes this from a demo to the actual product. After a lot of back and forth, I got key flows working. The employer account creation and dashboard worked. A worker could be invited through proper WhatsApp flow. Tasks could be assigned to the worker. The worker could log in easily and have the tasks reflected on their dashboard. A worker could mark a task done, and even photo upload and completion tracking started working. I can take this Vercel link to turn into a Play Store app. Claude gave the exact steps for that as well. However, right now I don't want to invest the $25. I want to further improve this app, possibly explore making the UI/UX more appealing, and having it be more universal than just India-based. So what did I actually learn? AI is amazing for reducing the barrier to starting. It can help me go from blank page to prototype, even without any technical or coding knowledge. But a product is still a product. You still need logics, human judgment, testing, and persistence. AI won't finish the work. That part is still on us. I'm starting this channel because I want to test AI in actuality. So, if you want honest beginner-friendly experiments and what actually happens when someone non-technical tries to build with AI, subscribe.